Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me on the benefits section of your new hire orientation onboarding session. I'm Stephanie Woods. I'm the benefits specialist with the benefits department. I'm going to go through on a high level about your health benefits that are offered to CPS employees to customize the plan that is going to be most efficient for you and your family based off of the health profile of everyone in your family. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with some of the benefit basics. This is just general information that will apply before we get into the benefits themselves. So an employee has 30 days from their hire date or life event in order to enroll in health benefits. So currently right now, you coming to CPS as a new hire is your life event. So you would have 30 days from your start date to enroll in health benefits with CPS. So for example, if your start date was September 24th, your benefits would be effective for October 1st, but you would have until October 23rd to enroll in your health benefits. So life events kind of work the same way. So qualifying life events would include marriage, divorce, birth of a child, gain or loss of coverage. Those life events allow you to enroll in health benefits with CPS or make any changes outside of our open enrollment period. So with those as well, from the effective date of the life event, you would have 30 days to make those changes to your benefits. So as well, an employee has to be in a position for 60% time or more in order to be health benefit eligible. So if you're currently in a sub position, you would not be eligible for the health coverage benefits at this time, but you can enroll in some of our voluntary benefits that I will go into later in this video. But if you happen to go into a position that becomes benefit eligible, you would then be eligible to enroll in the health benefits. You would just have the 30-day window from the date that you start in that new position. So if you are enrolling in health coverage and you're adding a spouse or dependents, we would need a copy of your marriage license, birth certificates of the children, court papers, proof of insurance, and or proof of cost, if applicable, to your enrollment for your family members. Also, there is a link for the employee online portal. That is where you will enroll in your health benefits. First, if you're adding dependents, you would want to go under the personal information and add your family's information, name, social, birth date, address, and then you can go into the process of actually enrolling in your benefits. Any backup documentation, as I spoke of, the marriage license, birth certificates, etc., those can be uploaded through the employee portal. As you are enrolling in your health benefits, you can scan, email them to our department, or fax them. You can even drop them off at the Employee Care Center here at Central Office. For benefit purposes, as I will go into, we classify employees based off of AFSCME and non-AFSCME. So this is a small list of some of the positions that would fall under both of those categories, because those categories, some benefits are offered to both categories, some are not to one or the other. So these are some of the positions that would fall under there in case you're wondering which category you personally would fall under based off of the benefits that I'll be going into. This is not the complete list of all the positions. This is just a general list of some of the positions in case you fall under either one of those when I'm speaking about the benefits going forward. Here is an agenda of all the benefits that I will touch on, kind of high level view of some of the benefits that are offered to CPS employees. We have a lot of them. I believe your family can benefit from majority of the benefits CPS offers. So first off, we're going to start with Key Bank. We do partner with Key Bank, and they do offer some savings to CPS employees: free checking account, savings account, mortgage loan, enrollments as well. As well, Key Bank is our holder of our HSA, or our health savings account, that goes with our high deductible health medical plan. That's the only plan that the HSA goes through. So if you enroll in that medical plan, you would have to apply online through Key Bank for your HSA, and then send us the information for your HSA, which is the account and the routing number, so we can get it set up for you for your payroll as well. This is the link to our benefits page that is on the My CPS website. This is going to have all of the information that I'll be going over in this video. If you want to look further into the information, or you just want to see if there's any questions that can be answered while you look there as well. If you click on that link, you'll see the options on the left-hand side in that black area. You can click on each one, and that'll give you some more insight on the benefits that we offer to CPS employees. So our first benefit that we'll go over is our dental plan. This is for non-AFSCME employees only. So if you are under the AFSCME list, this would not apply to you at this time. This is only for non-AFSCME employees. So our dental coverage is with Dental Care Plus. This plan works like an HMO, so you would have to go to an in-network provider in order to have the coverage. So with this coverage, you receive 2 free cleanings per year. We have one lifetime orthodontia option for dependents up to the age of 26, a $1,500 maximum that can be used towards those services. You also have 100% coverage for preventive benefits. That would be, say, your cleanings. Basic benefits would be either a filling or a cap. And the major benefits would be bridges as well, and there's an 80%. So everyone also receives an individual maximum of $1,500. That goes for each family member per year. So think of it as a $1,500 bucket. You're sharing the cost with Dental Care Plus. Out of pocket, once you eliminate that $1,500, anything past that is going to be your responsibility at 100%. So Dental Care Plus does utilize about 98% of the greater Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky area. So you should be able to find a dental provider within Dental Care's network. Also, Dental Care offers total vision services. These are discountable perks that are built into the plan. There's discount off of materials, some lenses, frames, co-pays to a provider that may not be in the network. So you can try to utilize this also if you have vision. Now, CPS does offer a full vision plan, which I will get to soon, but this can kind of help for some of those other services if your eye provider accepts that insurance as well. Dental Care also does offer some hearing aid services for any family member that you can look into the Dental Care Plus website for those services if needed within your family. Next is the Humana Vision Plan. This vision plan is offered to both categories of AFSCME employees as well as non-AFSCME employees. So this is at an additional premium cost. This one, you get one eye exam every 12 months. So if you would go to your vision provider today and get an eye exam, you would not be able to get another covered eye exam until October 1st of 2021. It is literally a full 12 months. Also with this plan, there's a big perk of the $150 allowance that can be used for frames or contact lenses. It cannot be used for both of them. So maybe one year use it for frames, the next year you can use it for contact lenses. This is the breakdown of the monthly deduction premium cost. So we have three categories: the employee only, employee plus one would be either a spouse or a dependent. And the last one, employee and family, would be three or more under the coverage. Those are the monthly amounts for your family coverage. You may only have you and one of your dependents that need vision, or you are the only one, or your entire family, whichever one. You have the three choices to choose from. Next, this is for the AFSCME employees only. So this does not apply to non-AFSCME. This is a AFSCME care plan that is offered through the AFSCME union at no cost to you. These are free benefits paid by CPS for you. They include a dental plan, vision, hearing aid, basic life insurance, and a prescription reimbursement up to $600. This is all free of cost to you. You will receive a packet from AFSCME. They receive a file from CPS to let them know the eligible employees for the AFSCME care plan. You should receive it within a few weeks of your hire date. It does have the information about all of those plans that they do offer. They're the administrators of those plans, so any questions, you can reach them at that phone number up the right-hand corner. Also, there is a small card in there that you would need to complete with your information, dependent information, beneficiaries, so your family has coverage through them. Please send that to that address on Tennessee Avenue. They will then enter that information into their database, so your family is covered under those benefits. The next plan is our Wellness Works program. CPS partners with TriHealth for this program. This is a program that you do not have to be enrolled in CPS health coverages. You would just have to be benefit eligible. So you and your spouse can both participate in this wellness program. This is a wonderful program to be a part of. You can earn incentive monies by doing wellness checks. So if you go to your physician for your annual checkup, you could receive $200. If you get a flu shot, it's $50. There's health tracking if you have a Fitbit or those tracking systems like that. There's also healthy measures if you are within healthy ranges for biometrics. If you're a non-smoker, you get $50. So you should receive an email from Joan Lipinski. She is the TriHealth Wellness Coordinator. That will have the information in there about how to log on to the system and create an account. And then there will be additional information that's needed if you're adding a spouse. So with this program, it is free for you. You can earn up to $500 for yourself. Your spouse can also earn $500 for a total of $1,000. So currently we're working on 2020 wellness monies. So you have until the 31st of December of 2020 to earn up to this $500. So if you by chance happen to do any kind of wellness check, if you had a vision check or a dental services, annual checkup, any of that prior to you becoming an employee with CPS, you can actually code those services and receive the points for those. So you can kind of be ahead of the game a little bit. So after 2020, the monies that are earned, they're verified. So next March, you would receive a debit card from our vendor Navia. Your monies will be loaded onto that card, and that card can be used for any out-of-pocket expenses for your family medical, dental, and vision only. What monies you do not use in 2021 would be carried over into 2022 as you're earning the new monies for that particular year. This is a wonderful program, especially if you're doing your wellness checks anyway. Also, TriHealth offers an employee assistance program. This program allows an employee to receive 10 free counseling services per family member per issue. This is completely confidential between you and TriHealth. We just want, as CPS, want to make sure, as well as you are physically healthy, we want to make sure our CPS employees are also mentally healthy. So once again, this is a free program that can be used for your family through TriHealth's EAP. Now I'm going to go into our medical plan options. So an employee can choose either our PPO plan, our HMO plan, or the high deductible health plan as our health coverage. We also have an opt-out plan that can be used if you are covered under a spouse's plan. We have MERP, which is a medical expense reimbursement plan that can also be used if you are under a spouse's plan or have other non-CPS health coverage, or you can waive health coverage altogether with CPS. Our medical carrier is Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield does offer other services as well. There's a 24/7 nurse line. There's a live health online, which is a telemedicine. We also have special offers that are offered through Anthem. Anthem has an app that you can download on your smartphone. It's called Sydney. If you enroll in that app, you would be able to see copies of your card, your claims, pharmacy, everything that is at hand via your cell phone. You can also log on to www.anthem.com, set up an account, and you would be able to do the same using their website as well. This is a side-by-side comparison of the medical plans and which group are eligible for those particular plans. So if you see in the first column, there's an HMO plan. That is for non-AFSCME employees only. So if you're under AFSCME, you would not be eligible for that particular plan. So the HMO plan does not have a deductible because you have to pay a copay under the office visit copay. So $25 for primary care physician, $45 if you see a specialist. If you have prescription, it's on the 3-tier copays, $10, $30, or $55 copay for particular prescriptions. The other two plans, the PPO plan and the high deductible health plan, those are both national plans in all 50 states, unlike the HMO, which is a local plan in network provider plan. So the other two plans, PPO and high deductible health plan, do not have copays because you have to reach deductibles first. So there's a single deductible, and then you have a family. Then the insurance will begin to pay 80-20, 80% covered by the insurance, 20% is covered by the employee. Then you reach your out-of-pocket max, and then everything's covered at 100%. So again, with the PPO plan, you have the 3-tier copays for prescriptions, but under the high deductible health plan, the 20% would be after you reach those deductible amounts for your prescription. So there's a little bit of difference between the prescription in those two plans. So with the high deductible health plan, that's the one I mentioned, comes with the health savings account with KeyBank. CPS contributes money to your HSA. So if you have an employee-only plan, CPS contributes $500 per year. If you have an employee plus one or a family plan, CPS contributes $1,000 per year to those plans. You also have the option of electing to have monies from your paycheck deducted to be contributed to your HSA as well, as long as you do not go over the federal maximums, which for 2020 is $3,550 for individual or an employee only, $7,100 for employee plus one or family. So each year that you're on the high deductible health plan, you would have to re-elect your monies if you want them to be deducted from your paycheck to be contributed. So every January, you would have to fill out a new payroll deduction form to set up your deductions for that particular calendar year. So the high deductible health plan with the HSA is very nice. That one, the monies that you are contributing to your HSA are pre-tax. They can be used for medical expenses that are not covered by your health coverage at that time. The monies that you have left on your HSA each year roll over to the next, and then you will be receiving the new contributions from CPS or even the contributions that you are giving out of your paycheck to your HSA as well. With that, we have a mail order with IngenioX for mandatory prescription to set up for your monthly maintenance medicines. These are the only ones that's covered under here. These are the 30-day maintenance medicines that you have. This would not include if you're on a 7 to 10-day antibiotic. This would be, say, prescriptions for blood pressure or cholesterol, birth control. Those are the ones that this would fall under. So we do have a mandatory 90-day prescription that is through Ingenio. So you can download the mail order form, which is on the Anthem site. So just to note that you can continue to get your prescriptions through the retail pharmacy, but you would get 2 pass-bys, meaning you would pay that normal possible 3-tier prescription copay, but at the third time, you may experience that copay has been doubled or even tripled by going through the retail pharmacy. So we encourage you to sign up for the 90-day mandatory prescription through IngenioX, so you're not penalized with those additional copay costs to have your prescription filled. The second medical option that you have, if you have coverage, say, under your spouse, you can do the opt-out plan. This one is the plan that CPS will pay you for not enrolling in our CPS coverage because you have alternate coverage through a spouse. So if you have a coverage that is an employee plus one, you would receive $1,200 per year. If you have a family coverage, you would receive $2,400 per year since you are not enrolling in CPS coverage. So if you choose this plan, we would need the completed opt-out form, proof of insurance showing that your family is covered under your spouse's plan. We need a marriage license and birth certificates of any children for this particular option. This is the opt-out form that would need to be completed and included with the other documentations that I just mentioned. This is our spousal declaration form. So if you are enrolling your spouse onto your medical coverage and they have medical coverage offered through their employer, we would need to have a copy of the cost for a single monthly coverage to see if your spouse can be added to your medical coverage as a primary dependent or a secondary dependent, and if there would be a spousal surcharge applied for doing so. This only applies to the medical coverage. If you have a spouse that is either retired, the insurance is not offered, they're a part-time student, those would not apply to an additional spousal surcharge, and they can actually come onto your coverage as a primary dependent. The second option that you can choose for if you are covered under a spouse's plan is our MERP plan. This is a medical expense reimbursement plan that is administered by Catalyze Health. This is an option that you could receive a reimbursement for the difference in premiums through your spouse's employer compared to your CPS premiums. If you would like, there is a video link at the bottom that you can download that will give you all of the information on how this particular plan works and to see if this is a plan that could be best for you and your family. This plan does not cost anything. You may be eligible to receive that reimbursement. But please watch the video with all the information, and you can always let us know if you have any further questions. CPS does offer paid life insurances and also a voluntary life insurance through AXA. So there are different paid basic life insurance amounts that are free to you because the board is paying for this basic life insurance for you. So if you fall under any of those unions besides AFSCME, those are the dollar amounts that the board is paying and you are eligible for in your position at no cost to you. As I mentioned earlier, AFSCME, your benefit for life insurance is covered under the AFSCME care plan. So both groups, AFSCME and non-AFSCME, are eligible to enroll in a voluntary life insurance, which is at an additional cost. So for the employee, you could have up to a max of $200,000. If you add a spouse, they can have 50% of the employee amount, not to exceed $50,000. And we have 2 life insurance plans for dependent children up to the age of 26. We have a $5,000 and a $10,000. So this is an example of the monthly premium costs for that life insurance. So for example, here, the employee is choosing the $200,000 and $50,000 for the spouse. So they're under the age group of 40 to 45. So $16 for the employees, $4 for the spouses, for a total of $20 a month for $250,000 of life insurance. So if you choose to have your spouse enrolled in life insurance, the premium coverage deduction amount is going to be based off of your age group and not your spouse's. CPS also partners with AFLAC for some additional plans. They are the administrators of those plans. So they do offer a flex spend account and a dependent care account. Both of these accounts have to be renewed every year, and it's kind of more like a use it or lose it account for these. So if you want to continue each year in these plans, you would need to make sure that you re-enroll every year for the next year. If you have any question about these 2 plans plus the next group of plans as well that AFLAC offers, please contact Lisa Long. She is our AFLAC representative for CPS, and she will help you answer any questions that you may have and get you signed up for the best plans for your family. These are the additional plans, supplemental benefits that you can enroll in: disability, accidental, vision, critical illness. These are also set up through AFLAC. The premiums would be payroll deducted. And for additional information, you can click on that YouTube link and watch a small video about AFLAC and their plans that are offered. Next, we have Liberty Mutual. There is a discount for CPS employees. They offer home, renter, and auto insurance. You can have your premiums payroll deducted. There's vandalism coverage. If you have your car on school property and your car is damaged, there could be coverage. So you can reach out to Vincent. He is the Liberty Mutual contact for CPS. If you currently have Liberty Mutual, you can also contact Vincent and to see what you're able to do to move your current Liberty Mutual over to a CPS Liberty Mutual as well. Lastly are our retirement plans. So if you are a certificated employee, you would be paying into STRS, or the State Teachers Retirement System. If you are a civil service employee, you pay into SERS, which is School Employees Retirement System. So STRS, you would pay 14% of your gross amount. SERS pays 10% of your gross into the retirement systems. But you also have the opportunity to save in the future for other retirement plans as well. So we offer a 403B, 457 deferred comp as tax shelter annuities to help plan for your retirement. So we have about 10 to 12 different tax shelter annuity companies that we work with. Some of the big names are Voya, we have AXA, Great American, MetLife. You can start a tax shelter annuity as little as $10 per check, $20 per check to get it started. If you have any questions about any of the tax annuities that are offered, please contact Nancy Thompson Glazer at the phone number or email address at the bottom, and she will be able to assist you with any questions you may have. So if you currently have a 403B and you want to see if you're able to move it to another TSA, Nancy would be happy to assist you with that as well to let you know if you're able to do that or not. So in closing, that is a brief, high-level overview of all the benefits that are offered for CPS employees. So I just want to reiterate some of the items that I mentioned in the beginning. You only have the 30-day allotted time from your start date or the live event effective date to enroll. The link there is to the employee online, so you can enroll in your health benefits. Also, please check out our benefits page at that link as well for all the information that I went over today to look and see more detail into some of them for the best plans for your family. Also, please don't hesitate to reach out to the benefits department. You can either email us at that link noted or that phone number, and we'll be happy to assist you with any questions as well. So on behalf of the benefits team, we welcome you to the We Are CPS family, and we hope that you have a great school year. Thank you for your time.